Entry protocol into the courtroom is thanksgiving and praise. We cross the threshold with honor, enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Psalm 100, verse 4. Case, in re-protection and clarity, crowned petition, venue, Mount Zion, as written in Hebrews chapter 12, verses 22 through 24. Bench, the supreme ruler presiding. Bar, the sovereign king, mediator of the new covenant. Registry, citizen by covenant, according to Galatians chapter 3, verse 13, and Colossians chapter 2, verses 14 and 15. Court records, sprinkled blood, and written statutes, duly noticed basis of law. Psalm 91, Isaiah 54, verse 17, James chapter 1, verse 5, Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, John chapter 10, verse 27. Let the docket be opened before the supreme ruler's court. Jurisdiction is heaven and earth. Standing is by covenant and purchased right through the sovereign king. Enter this matter for protection and clarity, and take judicial notice of the statutes cited. Findings are recited and entered into the record. From Psalm 91, the sovereign assigns guardianship to the petitioner. Refuge is provided, and harmful events are restrained within this court's jurisdiction. From Isaiah 54, verse 17. Hostile instruments and legal accusations have no enforceable effect against the petitioner. The petitioner is vindicated by decree as the inheritance of the king's servants. From James chapter 1, verse 5. Upon petition, wisdom is granted generously and without reproach to the sincere seeker. No penalty attaches to asking. From Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, where trust is placed in the sovereign and his ways are acknowledged, direction is issued, and the petitioner's path is made straight. From John chapter 10, verse 27, the petitioner has the right to hear and recognize the sovereign king's voice and to follow. Identification and guidance are affirmed by the sovereign. These findings control this matter. I move for clean hands. I acknowledge and renounce fear, careless speech, and self-accusation. I receive forgiveness and wisdom for the way ahead. Strike from the record any authority granted to confusion. I move for a protective order over dwelling, work, travel, and relationships. Hedge my way, restrain harm, and appoint guardianship within and around my gates, in accordance with Psalm 91. I move to strike and close. Strike accusations, doom narratives, and false reports as inadmissible under Isaiah 54, verse 17. Close, unauthorized access, whether seen or unseen. Nullify schemes, and revoke any unlawful licenses. I move for clarity and straight paths. Grant clarity for today's choices and the steps before me, as I trust and acknowledge you in all my ways. Direct my paths, according to Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Let the shepherd's voice be known and followed, as promised in John chapter 10, verse 27. I move to appoint wise counsel and helpers, align conversations, calendars, and resources with the assignment entrusted to me. Let provision and timely help be present at the gates. Be attentive. The decree is about to enter the record. It is therefore ordered. Protection is established about the petitioner in all entrusted domains. Harm shall not prevail. Accusations, schemes, and adverse records are null and without force. Unauthorized access is closed. Clarity is granted concerning present choices and forthcoming steps. The path is made straight. Discernment is active by the governor to hear and follow the sovereign king's voice. Confusion, fear, and pressure are dismissed. Provision and wise counsel are released. Doors consistent with purpose open, and unprofitable doors are shut. So ordered. Enter these orders upon the record and seal them. File them in the archive of the king's government, with receipts returned in due course.